Good evening, Grove family. This is Draco here, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about divination. Starting with one of my favorites that I've been doing on and off for a long time, tarot cards. We're going to get into what the meaning is of these cards, for me anyway, how I feel they actually are, and what they're supposed to resemble. So, if you hang on in there, I'll be right back with some information on tarot. First things first, that there are many different methods of divination that you may choose to use in your magical practice. Some people opt to try many different types, but you may find that you're more gifted in one than the others. Just take a look at them, see which one works best for you, and remember, just like any other skill, practice and practice and practice will make you perfect. Now, tonight, like I said, we're going to be talking about tarot cards. This is my deck, the Dragon Tarot, and we'll go down in a little bit and take a look at it. First, I'm going to read you a small little article on it. Okay? This comes out of my Book of Shadows. Okay? Tarot cards and reading. To people unfamiliar with divination, it may seem that someone who reads tarot cards is predicting the future. However, most tarot card readers will tell you that the cards offer a guideline, not a fortune. And the reader is simply interpreting the probable outcomes based upon the forces presently at work. So, you gotta remember that tarot cards are just words to go by, things to live by, things to do. They're not meant to be 110%. 110% a fortune. What they say might not come true, and don't feel bad about that. If you're doing someone's tarot, you got to let them know that first and foremost, this is not fortune telling. This is just giving you insight. And let it go from there. Now tonight I'm going to show you my own divination setup that I did for tarot. And I'll explain everything to you as we go along. So if you hang on in there and give me a second, I'll be right back. We'll dive down close and I'll show you the deck, and then we will go into actually reading your cards. So, be right back. I wanted to go through are the hierarchy cards, because the hierarchy cards are just marvelous. Very pretty drawings on these cards. The sun is pretty cool. It's got a cat. Chariot's pretty neat. So, those are your hierarchy cards. How I shuffle my cards, first off, since they're all facing one direction, I gotta flip-flop them around. So I grab a couple cards and I flip-flop like this. Then I mix up. I don't shuffle like a normal person shuffles your cards. These are cards that I cherish, cards that don't want to bend up and get all nasty by doing the... So I don't do that. I don't believe in messing up your tarot cards that way. You should handle them with care. Some people do. It's all up to your choice. But I shuffle like this, and it works just as good. And then I do another one of these. Just like that. This one should be good. For my deck, for my reading, I leave the hierarchy cards aside. And we do the same thing with this one. Just like that. And these ones have already been done, so I don't really need to do too much of them. When it comes out, just pop it in, keep doing it again. Alright, so put those aside, they're right there. Alright, now I'm going to lay one card down, okay? Then I'm going to discard 2, lay 2. Discard 3, lay 3. Discard 4. Lay 4. Discard 5. Lay 5. Look at that. Already making this. And do the same thing with this one. Now this one you're going to have the person cut the deck, wherever, it doesn't matter. You're going to lay 1. Oh, discard 2. Lay 2. Discard 3. Lay 3. Discard 4. Lay 4, discard 5, lay 5. Alright, and this go on the bottom of your deck. Right? Then you're going to ask the person's birthday. So the person's birthday, just the month and the day, not the year. So if they're like July 3rd, July 7. So you're going to take these cards and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you're going to lay that card down just like that. So you're going to have a cross card there. And then these are done. You don't need these cards anymore. The next one is July 3rd. So that's 1, 2, 3. Boom. Right there. And you can put these cards back. And they're done. No more of that. So, what we got here is we actually got 6 sets of cards. 1 hierarchy and 1 lower archy. 1 higher arcana, 1 minor arcana. Major and minor. So, what you're going to do is you're going to do past on this one, present, future, work or school, and social life. Friends, family, relatives, whatever. And these are going to be cards to complement the card underneath it, okay? This card is going to tie everything in together in this one, and that's going to be the card to go after that. Now, since I'm brand new at this, I am going to use my my book here. And this one comes with a nice little book. It's tiny, but it's the book that does its job. Never flip a card over this way. Always flip the card over side to side, so you'll know what it is. So this one's the Sun. And the Sun, which is a major arcana, is 19. And it says that the sun is the form of a lion's head, surrounded by the zodiac through which it passes. Rests the body of the red fire dragon, and the turn of the fire dragon rests upon the disc of yin-yang, symbols of the element of change. To one side, you see an outline of Stonehenge. an ancient monument built by humans and cosmic calendar. On the lion's forehead, you see the runic symbol for Singal, which is right there, which literally means the sun. And it would be facing you, so it would be growth, harmonious development in all aspects of your life. Then you would turn over this card, and that's the Three of Cups. So you would find cups, and this one doesn't really matter if it's right side up or upside down. It talks about a reunion of some sort, whether one of friends or family. It's your past. Then you go to your present. Your present's a Chariot. Beautiful and rare golden dragon is drawn access to the landscape by two other dragons, from the way of which two ancient dragons are looking intensely into the ground. We can guess they are looking for something or someone. It cannot be fully sure of the element in which we find ourselves here. It means nurturing, concentrating your objects, and don't get sidetracked. That is so true. It's saying to focus on things and not get drawn in by other stuff. And that's reverse meaning. The reverse meaning is not finishing anything off. It's telling you that you had a period of time in your life when you didn't finish anything off. To the Ten of Cups. So we go back to Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is emotional commitments. So this could refer to not finishing an emotional commitment. In your present time, you're having struggles with your life and your things. That's an easy one. Next one is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune, which is 10. The Wheel of Fortune. The great dragon of Boreas lies coiled around the glyph of the zodiac. His tail is in his mouth, showing us that the creative force of the universe is self-sustaining from one great end to another. The Great Wheel, we see the signs of the zodiac indicating an evolutionary process in which each of us is partaking. On the ground below, we see a huge compass hinting the magnetic or other cosmic lines of force running through the earth. You can also set forth that the compass is pointing north, which is towards the horizon. It's reversed, so it means it's imbalanced. You have yourself, in your future, you're going to have yourself pointing towards the horizon, but you're going to have an imbalance of stuff. To back that up, you got the Ace of Swords. So if you look in here, Ace of Swords means a breakthrough. So you're going to have a breakthrough in something that's going to make you face forward your horizon, but you're going to be imbalanced in your life's work, so you're going to have issues with that. Here's your friend, or your school, or your work. Here's the Emperor. The Emperor also sits on the throne, thus emphasizing his superiority over other dragons. Bar his compatriot Empress. In one hand, he holds the Martian symbol of the orb with arrows. Right here. Showing his association with the dynamic power of action. His color is red for blood or for fire. For the basic elements of energy, he masters over all realms. It means you're going to have a struggle for personal independence within your workforce. And that's Ace of Coins, or Pentacles, as some people would call them. A new doorway opening, work-wise. You're gonna have a new job, a new either a promotion or a growth inside of your life. It means that there's gonna be something new opening up, and with that, you're gonna have your issues followed by this card. Next card, which is your friends, or your family, or your relatives, or your relationships, is the Moon. The Moon. Between two pillars of initiation, a regal dragon in his interpolated flight rests beside the flowing stream, which leads down from the waterfall. It looks back at the moon, where it begins its journey. Tired, it clears space on the ground so that it can rest and sleep. And in sleep, it begins to dream. This is completion or fulfillment, the end of your major cycle, or having your world of dreams. And that's done by the King of Coins. It means you're going to find a man at the top of his trade or profession, who either help you or be in a relationship with you. Now this is your altogether one, is the Devil. Just because it's a devil doesn't mean it's a bad thing. The Great Red Dragon sweeps up the mess of two human skeletons using his pitchfork as a brush. From the surrounding scenery, it seems as though the battle has taken place between the armies. On one side, we see a spider web suggestive of an intrigue and lies. On the other side, we see a chain suggesting limitations are being held back from others. This is reversed, so it's a lack of vision or lacked sexual structure. And it's done by facing that way is away. Fire. 9 of Cups. Experiencing your life as a celebration. So, as you see, tarot cards are pretty neat. They're a pretty good little way of doing things, and I really like them. Next episode, which will either be tomorrow or Saturday night. I ain't sure which one I'm going to do. I'm going to be doing Ruin Stones and how I do my Ruin Stones. And then after that, we're going to do Oracle cards. So if you guys liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe down below. And thank you for joining us on the Grove. Until next time, merry meet, merry part. Until we meet again, this is Draco. Blessed be, and have a wonderful evening.